Hey, what's up? This is Radical Rides. My name is Joe, and this here's my channel. So, a very long time ago, I know it's horrible, I'm really bad at this, but a long time ago, I had said I was going to strip the Bronco. I had a Camaro of a friend's that came into the shop. Well, I'm pretty balls deep into both of this shit because, well, here we go. The shop looks nothing like it did last time. This is my lovely curtain that I'm calling my sandblasting booth, and so far it's working great. And this is my buddy Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
And we've been working our asses off. Unfortunately, my friend Jordan could not be out here tonight. He's running around with kids doing extracurricular activities, so good for him. But Jeff and I, we're getting shit done here in the Radical Ride shop. Well, a long time ago, we really tore some stuff apart. And starting with was the Camaro. As you can see, the Camaro is not looking so much like a Camaro right now. We actually sandblasted pretty much a good chunk of the vehicle. We got it stripped all apart. I got the motor all covered up so we're not getting any of the sand into it and stuff when we were blasting. But as you can see, I've got floors going on. I got a new floor pan put in here. I got another one that's going in on the passenger side over there. I told my buddy Jordan it was going to be a pile of crap when he told me he wanted it painted. I was totally right. The 78 Camaro was a pile of crap. And he's not here right now to defend me for saying it was a pile of crap. But we're making this pile of crap a lot better. So it's still a pretty good solid car. Quarters aren't rotted out or wasted. The same way with the roof and the fenders and everything else. We got a little bit here in the floor on the passenger side, but we got a whole new pan piece that's going in. I'm actually getting ready to weld that in, hence my nice dress code here in the workshop. But the real bad part is actually in the trunk. We're gonna end up having to replace the trunk floor in it eventually, but since it's been such a really long time, and I realize it's been a really long time, we've gotten quite a ways with it, really. And being that we only work out here a few hours here and there on the weekends when we can, you know, you can only get so much done in a time frame. So with that said, this is where the Camaro is at right now. It's bare metal, you know, getting new pans put in, new metal going in, and we're still a little ways away from paint. The doors, we haven't done anything with the doors. We took them off, and that's about as far as they've gotten. The doors are actually really solid still. There's no major rust or problems. Nothing's like festered up or swollen. So pretty much it's going to be a quick scuff and squirt for the doors. If I got to do any kind of mud work, blocking out any, you know, maybe dents or imperfections, that's another thing, but it's not rotted, so it's not really going to take a whole lot of cleaning up and getting to get some paint put down on it. So, and same way with the bumpers. I think he's going to get a new, my friend Jordan's going to get a new bumper for it on the front. I think he's going to try and get a new one for the rear. He's definitely putting a new windshield in, hence why I don't care anything about it, and it's not covered up like the rest of the windows, because I didn't care if the sandblaster hit it or not. It's junk. It's broken out. So, on forward now. Onto the Bronco! Holy crap. This does not look like the Bronco anymore, does it? No, it does not. I literally stripped, well, hold on. Not just me, my buddy Jeff, and my friend Jordan, we stripped the Bronco, like, hardcore. In fact, the Bronco is sitting all on a shelf and partially in a corner. So, that's really where all the Bronco's at. Everything's out of the Bronco. Rear end is on the bottom of the shelf over there. The whole front axle assembly is right here. And, yeah, so it's literally on stands, and there's nothing left of this thing. It got completely stripped down, just like I said it was going to. I'm going balls out with it, like I said, and so that's where we're at right now. I've been kind of focused on the Camaro at the moment because of, well, I'm just trying to get floor pans in, finish up with the metal work and everything on it before I get too further in on the Bronco because, well, his is in the way of the shop door. The Bronco's not. So I got to get his out eventually before I can get mine done anyways. Well, and that's just how it goes. And I got to have some serious cash money for the Bronco. And I'm partially almost there. And I'm still working on the rest somehow or another. So if Desolate Motorsports, if you could get a hold of me, that would be great because I definitely want your suspension here on my Bronco. I definitely want to make this thing a radical fucking ride. And the only way to do that is I got to get your guys' suspension on this truck. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to get the money around for it, but it's a big chunk of money just to, you know, put a good suspension on here. If I was going to go mudding or just put some tires on it to go roll around on the street, I could get a cheap lift kit, you know, a general lift kit like everybody else has out there. And the problem with those cheap kits, you don't get everything that you're looking for. And what I'm looking for is a vehicle that's going to do everything that I want. Anything that I throw in its way, I want to be able to get through it. Over it, around it, I don't care. That's what I want this truck for. I want it to be more of like an overland vehicle to where I don't just play in the mud. If the mud's in the way, I'm going to go through it. If the rocks, water, it doesn't matter. Whatever's in my way, I want to be able to take care of it and get through it without stuff breaking or getting stuck. And the best way of doing that, I'm going to put a long travel suspension on it. I got giant coilovers that I'm looking at and everything else. And I'm definitely going to do this thing by some major justice. And I'm super, super stoked. So, but first thing I got to do is get the Camaro out of here. So tonight we're it's actually, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and I'm welding in floor pans. So I don't know about you guys, but that's what I got going on. Thanks for stopping in. I hope to get a newer report before 5 months. Oh man, somebody yell at me. So have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Catch you later.